I want to pay the whole thing off now. And I need a document saying that this is paid off and closed.
Okay, I can request a pay in full letter be sent to you.
I want it now.
Okay, I can see if they're available.
Thank you. Can I get a wet ink signature on this, please?
A what?
Wet ink signature, please. To make it legally binding. You guys have tried to pull a lot of crap on me before. So glad to be done with you. You guys are all bottom-feeding pieces of garbage. Yeah, you too.
Recording started.
Prove it.
You look how I feel every single time I think about this place.
I hate this place.
Yeah.
I mean,
Bottom feeders.
they are.
Just bottom
I hate
feeders.
'em.
Yeah.
They quote me amount, and I bring in the amount, and oh God, it's too much. Do you want to apply that to any other account? No, I'm not here to take care of any other account.
I know.
I'm here to take care of this account.
Yeah. Yeah, they tried to trick me into signing a judgment against me. Yeah.
Jesus.
I got it all on camera and everything. Yeah. I said, I'm not signing this.
Mm.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah.
I actually had to call their attorney. And their attorney was like, oh, well, it was just a mistake.
Yeah.
There was no mistake about that.
Yeah, they pull this shit off.
Mm-hmm. They provide no actual service to our community and our society at all.
I would have been better off to pay each debtor, the little ones that are.
Yeah.
And who are you? Tara, I'm Peggy. What are you? Well, yes, I came to pay this problem off.
To answer your question, she's the office manager.
Why wouldn't she say that?
The legal office manager.
Why wouldn't she say that?
Like I said, sleazy. She's the one that tried to trick me into signing that. Get yourself one of these.
What is that?
Body camera.
Oh,
Yep.
it's a damn good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Off of Amazon?
Yep.
maybe?
$150.
Good.
Yep. It's got night vision. It's got playback. It's got a laser pointer. It's got
Wow.
flashlights. And you
Wow.
can get a magnetic clip.
What's the name of it?
This is a Cam Pro. It's got 150 gigs of storage on it. It can run for like 60 hours. Yeah.
And it keeps it, doesn't erase it right
Nope.
away? What's the name of it again?
Cam Pro. And it's got built-in storage and everything.
Wow.
And it's got night vision.
Wow.
Yep.
Cam?
Cam Pro. Yeah.
Okay.
Video doesn't lie.
Thank you very
Yep.
much. No kidding.
Yeah.
It kind of calms them down, I think, when they see something like that.
Yep. And we're in public.
Mm-hmm. True. Thank you.
Of course.
We're going to all stick together.
We do. We do.
I'd have been better off to call these 3 debtors and pay them off.
I ended up calling the debtor.
Mm-hmm.
They ended up closing out my account and sending it to them and wouldn't tell me that they sent it to them. And then they said that that they had served me and they didn't, and sent a sheriff's deputy to my work.
See, that's where this happened. They said that we were served by the
Mm-hmm.
police or sheriff.
Yeah.
And I said, prove it, because I wasn't served. My husband says he wasn't served.
Yep.
So they've got this through, you know.
The last time they got a hold of me, they claimed that they had a server come to my door and ended up seeing me at my house. I wasn't at my house that day. And then because of that, they ended up defaulting and garnishing me.
That's what they tried to do
Yep.
here, and they can't prove to the
Yeah.
sheriff, you know.
Went to the courts and just completely lied through their teeth.
They do. Do you have record on this account of what sheriff supposedly served me and my husband? Because my husband swears to God he wasn't served, and I tell you I wasn't served.
If they won't give it to you, I'll tell you how to get it.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. An affidavit of service is only somebody saying they served you,
Yeah.
and no actual proof.
I'd like to know who the name is on
Yeah,
this.
well, if it was a sheriff's deputy, he had to have had his body camera activated, which means that there would have been video record of it.
Yeah.
An affidavit means nothing for truth.
Sure doesn't, does
Yep.
it?
Yep. You can't believe people. Just because you have a costume on doesn't mean you're honest.
Mm-hmm. That's so true.
Mm-hmm. That's why I wear this.
It's a damn good idea.
Yep.
I'm gonna do that too,
Yep.
for all of our employees.
Yeah, and I mean, the camera itself is about $130.
Mm-hmm.
The clip for it is $30.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna order when we get home.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Of course, of
No,
course.
I go to sleep tonight. You did a good deed today.
Well, I'm not done yet. I got to give you all the information to
Oh.
figure out public records and all that too.
Yeah, okay.
So you can get your own copies of everything.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah. These are all medical. Damn, I wish I could, you know, I should have just had a bankruptcy or medical bankruptcy.
Yeah.
But it's not that big of an amount, but still, it's like if
Yeah.
everybody did something like that.
Yeah. Well, they get federal funding if it's like a hospital or an urgent care or something like that.
Oh, they do? I
So
didn't
what you can do is you can actually go in and claim indigency with the payment clerks at
Yeah.
each hospital or whatnot, and you can actually get a portion, if not all of it, written off.
Wow.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Indigent, meaning that you don't have the money to pay.
Okay, and yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm on Medicare, you know,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Yep.
I can check with the legal manager. Basically, it was served on 10/16/18. I can check with the legal manager. Basically, it was served on 10/16/18. That affidavit of service would have been able to do.
Okay, well, I'll go in the courts, I can get it pulled up on the, that's where I live, but my husband swears to God he wasn't served, and I know I wasn't served, you know. Mhm. Yeah, and I'm positive. Yeah, I was not served, and Mark's not the type to lie about something like that either, so. Mm-hmm. Okay. So this will not screw up the squash of the garnishment they're trying to pull, would it? I mean, it's not gonna affect that in any way. It's okay. So am I right to know that, to say that These are medical, so they're not showing on my credit report. Is that true? That's not been changed by Trump yet? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Why did he quote me that when it wasn't the amount? I don't get it. I don't understand. I just go on Spokane County records.
Yes, but you have to be very specific on how you ask and what you ask.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you got a pen and pad, I can give you some notes.
I do. Yeah, it's just like, how does that happen when I know I wasn't served? You know? Thank you. Okay, thank you. All right, okay, thank you.
I have terrible handwriting.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
Okay.
my kindergartner writes better than I do.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so you're going to go to the Spokane County website, and you're going to go to Public Records, or Records Request, or the Request Center. You're going to request any and all body camera footage of the officer on such and such date at supposedly such and such time, and that's why you need his sworn affidavit to say when it was. And you want at or around these times, so that it's, if you're too specific with a time, they're going to say, well, at that minute we didn't have anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
And then you're going to ask for the vehicle's GPS coordinates to show if that vehicle is actually at your house. And then you're going to ask for any affidavits that were filed, so you have your own copy and you're not relying on them. You're going to ask for any call notes, call logs, and radio traffic. So when he arrives, he has to call into his dispatcher saying, I am here, this is where I am, this is what I'm doing, and then he clears the call. So that tells the dispatcher that he's on the call or he's off the call. And that'll give you a time frame of when he was there and if he actually was there. You want the name, badge number.
On that badge, okay.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of that does go on. You know, it's just their hand signature and. Got me all done, so no changes in it, it'll still go to the employer and.
So when they turn in their affidavit, they have to go to the courthouse and they actually have to turn it into the courthouse.
Okay.
What you need to do is request the footage from the courthouse of him going into the clerk's office to file the affidavit and to file the service. And if he never walked in there to file it, then it was never filed. And you can actually figure out when it was filed. And you ask for all the security camera footage from the courthouse.
Because my husband and I were talking about it the other night again. You know, that he swears he was not served.
And being served, that's something you're not going to forget.
No, not at all. You know, I wouldn't either. I mean,
it's not like, oh, well, I think last month the Girl Scout came to my door. It's not one of those situations. This is a legal action. Yeah. So.
Then what do you do? Report it to the judge and sign for this?
Yeah. So what you do is so has the judgment already been signed? Okay. So what you can do is you can file what's called a motion of injunction.
Okay.
And if you have evidence that shows that there was perjury, that he did lie, and that you were never served, then that's improper service, which means that the judge has to sign off if you have appropriate evidence showing that you were not served. Then exactly, which is called a de novo, which is starting over, which is from the beginning, and that's a de novo motion. And then you also file for a motion of emergency injunction, and that'll put a stop on the garnishment, the payment, or any of the judgment.
Yeah, see, I've already paid it, and that would be great to try to get back, I'm sure. But
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Of
What's
course.
your first name?
I'm Ryan.
Ryan, I'm Peggy. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Peggy. You have a wonderful, wonderful day, okay?
You too. Thank you. I'm gonna order that when I get home.
Good.
7 of them.
Good, good.
$75 payment?
Yep. You guys are all bottom feeding pieces of garbage. Yeah, you too.